Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is the English audio version. Today we are going to discuss about the green thread algae, friends. Regarding red brown algae already I have discussed in Hindi audio version. Today we'll discuss about green thread algae. Very less amount is there in my tank. If you see on these rocks by zooming, right? YouTube has a zooming function. You will see very less amount, which is normal, but I have seen lot of people whole tank is covered by this very tough green algae, and that also in form of threads, like our hairs only. Those threads are there, very difficult to remove also, friends. And recently I had that problem in my tank. It just started and I managed to remove it, and I have seen even the experienced aquarist, they have written that there is no solution for this once it covers the entire tank. But I will just tell you how to prevent it. Let us first discuss what are the reasons for this green thread very tough algae which grows on the all our like driftwood, our stones which are there in the planted tank, even on the plants, on the filter pipes also. If you see, it start growing everywhere. It covers even this the surface skimmer, all surrounding part, and I managed to eradicate it to 90% from my tank in a very simple method which I am going to explain. Listen it carefully, and you can even speed up the video by 2x speed, but please see or watch my entire video. Number one is the lighting arrangement is not proper. If your light like heroes, you are adjusting 100%, then this algae is 100% is going to come, this or the other algae. So heroes in the initial stage, first 1 or 2 months, adjust only 70 to 80% light brightness. Even if any other light you are using, use 40 to 50 watts, right? You find out with the company how much watt light they are giving you. Reduce this to 50 watts if the tank is like this of 250 liters, right? So this is one point. Avoid direct sunlight, very important. Suppose your room is there where lot of sunlight is coming from the window, put dark curtains, only the light which you are allowing, that should fall in it. Another is the organic waste built up. Suppose this algae comes after a month, right, and you have added already the fish, then remove the big fish. See, if you see my this new tank second month video, I have removed the very large fish like Denisonis from this tank, because Denisonis were creating lot of waste because they were 4-inch plus. So initially such a big fish are not recommended. Only nano fish you can add, that also after 1 month of planted tank setup. Otherwise this algae will bloom, because we are adding lot of food also for the fish. Third is nutrition levels, means people, if they have a good ADA soil, right, then also they will go on adding the liquid nutrients fertilizer right from 1 week or 2 weeks, right? So that is not required. See, ADA soil has self-sufficient fertilizer which can last for such a dense planted tank. It can last for 6 months, and for sparsely dense planted tank, it can last for 12 months. So what you have to do after 2 months, suppose such tank you are having, then after 2 months start dosing with micro fertilizer. In such a big tank, only 10 to 15 ml in a week, which contains iron and all that. Okay, so nutrition balance is very important. Another is sometimes nitrate levels increases, right, which fuels the algae, even phosphate. And sometimes these things comes from the rocks and organic waste built up, right? Sometimes extra nutrition which you are providing. Fertilizers have a lot of nitrates. So these are the reasons, right? Very important point is the tank don't have enough flow, water flow. See, I have kept 2 canister filters. If you see here at the below, 2 canister filter is there. One is EZ3388 of 5 tray and one is Dolphin C700 of 2 trays. One on this side water is coming and one on other side. Apart from that, air stones also run in summer season, because in summer lot of aeration is required. So water should flow plentifully, means their surface agitation should be there. Even if CO2 comes out, CO2 comes, see CO2, this is enough which is coming out. It is spreading everywhere. You will not see here the CO2 bubbles because it has mixed with the water, right? Another is sometime what happens, we are adding very slow growing plants. So it is recommended along with slow growing plants you also add fast growing plants, especially stem plants and many plants which grows very fast. You add that. You know that all plants, you can search in Google also. You can add all that point. I don't want to increase the video length by speaking each and every part, because people will lose the interest in the video. And very important, the point which I would like to emphasize is addition of fish not earlier than 1 month, right? And that also very small tiny fish, and along with the cleaning crew like Corridoras, right? Siamese alligators, golden alligators, whatever your preference it is. Autosynclus is best, which I am not getting in my area. I have searched online and I may get soon, right? I am talking with the shopkeeper how fast he can deliver, but it will take some time to order. So that is also very important, right? So these are the reasons, causes. Now how you can remove? Suppose in initial stage the algae has covered your rocks, some of your plants, leaves, right, your surface skimmer, and like that some portion is covered. Then there is the solution is, one is remove manually. Suppose it is there built up on the rocks, etc. Take a nice toothbrush and remove it, scrap it. Second is cut down these leaves. Wherever algae are having on, means lot of algae on particular leaves, just cut it with the help of scissors, right? Number 2 is frequent water change. See, I will tell you the truth about this. For the first month or at least 15-20 days, daily change water. Daily, don't hesitate. 30 to 50% daily you change. Believe me guys, it works. It is very tedious job, but you have to do it if you want a beautiful planted tank. Daily 30 to 50%, it depends. When you change daily 30 to 50%, what happens scientifically? You are also removing the spores of the algae. How algae reproduce? By spores. And where are spores? In the water. If you change daily water, you are removing the organic waste, debris, fish waste, and along with that spores also. So it will control the algae. Adjust the lighting. Initial stage only 5 hours, then increase to 6 hours next month, and then increase to 7 hours, sorry, that is a maximum. See, I have in my this 3 months are over. So what I did now, I have done 90% of my Shihiro's light and only 6 hours, that also with 30 minutes sunrise sunset mode. Fertilizer dosing also, as I explained, only micro fertilizer, right, for 3-4 months, then only start adding nitrogen, phosphorus and all that fertilizer. That also once a week. Don't do exactly written on the bottles. Start with a slow dose. Lean dosing is very important. Let the plant little bit starve for the fertilizer. If the plant will starve for fertilizer, then only you give. If you see some yellowish or some patches on the leaves, then only start giving fertilizers. Cleaning crew is very important, I told you right now only. That is also one of the way of removing this algae. Another is feed the fish only for 1 or 2 minutes. Once in 1 or 2 minutes if you fish it, it's okay. Otherwise don't feed them for 1 or 2 days. And then when you feed it, they will eat within 1 minute or 2 minutes. Don't feed for 10 minutes as written on the food boxes, fish food boxes. Only 2 minutes, then start surface skimmer. It will suck all your food. See, today just before 30 minutes I have on the success this surface skimmer after feeding the fish, and you can see lot of food is there. So I will clean after the video is over this, because just now only I have switch off the surface skimmer. So all food you can see it has been collected there. A good surface skimmer is very important. And very, very important point which now I am going to tell, which I also did in my tank. Separate videos are there on that. Hydrogen peroxide treatment. Take a syringe, okay, and dip it into the hydrogen peroxide, right? See, I will show you the bottle. See, I am showing you, this is the hydrogen peroxide bottle. It should be ambered color, because H2O2 easily get dissociated in the presence of light. So if you are putting in a transparent bottle for a couple of days, all will get exhausted and it will be simply water in your bottle. So purchase from a standard seller. In India, if you are staying, you can get it from 1 milligram, the Tata company's medical website, or from your nearest store. This is 6% hydrogen peroxide. You dilute it to half, means 3%. Take this in a bowl and add half of the water, and like this one syringe you can take, right, without needle. No need of needle, because while putting it inside the tank you may hurt the fish or plants. So take some 10 ml that diluted 3%. If you have 3% hydrogen peroxide, then you can directly use, because in medical stores you get 3% direct bottles. Translucent bottles you will get white colored. So you take, but they are not such a good as ambered color bottle. So just take like this 10 ml spot treatment. Suppose on these leaves I am finding, I will just add little, slowly press this, okay, and those all parts where algae is there, you do a spot treatment on the wood or on this rocks, on any surface, any plants which you love and you don't want to cut. Do this treatment. First of all, switch off the filters, otherwise that H2O2 will go and kill your bacteria beneficial in the filter. So you do this treatment, and see, also observe your fish, right? They should not gasp for air on the surface. That means you have given overdosing of H2O2. Only do 40 ml treatment in a one time if your tank is so big. 1.75 ml per 10 liters, right? Or per gallon. I think per gallon will be okay, but not more than that treatment at a one time. So do like that, that will be more better. And wait for 30 minutes to 1 hour after applying H2O to the affected area. And then what you do, after 1 hour you change 30 to 50% water. So do this treatment only on the day when you are planning to change the water. Don't keep the water, because what will happen after the treatment, all the algae will start coming out on second, third, fourth day. But after treatment, some residue of hydrogen peroxide will be there in the tank, which will be dissociated with the help of light. But then also there may be some toxic effects, so you just remove it. And in case you don't have time to do all that on the same day, then add sodium thiosulfide crystals, right, after dissolving in water. It will neutralize the hydrogen peroxide treatment or potassium permanganate treatment also. So this is the best way. Suppose you have lot of this thing, then this will help you. Even people recommend liquid carbon treatment, but it's difficult to get liquid carbon and it's very costly. Hydrogen peroxide is very cheaply available. This whole bottle of 400 ml cost me 70 rupees only. So I have 2-3 bottles kept at my home with extra stock, because it is helpful in whenever you purchasing new plants. No, you can dilute this hydrogen peroxide, put the plant for 5 minutes in that hydrogen peroxide water solution and take it out, so it will be free from algae and snails eggs comes mostly, right? So this is another method. And suppose you are building totally new tank, then cover your tank other than light period with dark cloth. Suppose your tank is new, first 20 days you are not going to add fish, no? So for 20-25 days or 1 month, what you do, suppose I have on the light for 5 to 6 hours, then the other time 18 hours I will cover it with the dark cloth, because algae survives and grow even after the main light period in the dim light which is there in the room, right? So let the CO2 completely get exhausted before this treatment, right? Light off, you close the CO2 1 hour before. Perfect timing for CO2 on and off is just 20 minutes before the lights are on, turn on the CO2. People tell 1 hour, 2 hour, it is absolutely useless, because what will happen in your whole room, there is lot of light, so algae will start growing if you will on the CO2 before 1 hour. Only 20, I am using that rule only, dear friends. 20 minutes only if your CO2 system is working perfectly like this. See how it is spreading. Just zoom the camera and you can see it. See in the HD mode videos. So 20 minutes are only required, it will start spreading everywhere, right? If you have Shihiro's light, it will take light 30 minutes to go to the maximum strength, so that is time is also enough. And 1 hour before the lights get off. So right now what is my timing since last couple of days? 7 o'clock my lights get on, so at 6:40 I on the CO2 switch, right? And 7 to 1 o'clock afternoon, so at 12 o'clock I switch off the CO2 light. So from 12 to 1 no CO2 time, right? No CO2 period, means the light will automatically get off itself. So this is how you work. So do you understand, friends? So this is the method. Please listen entire video properly, note down the things, very important things are there. No need of purchasing costly products at the name of removing algae. These steps if you will follow, you can manage your algae. Somewhat algae will always there in your tank, and it is good that your tank is healthy, right? But managing it is very important. So thank you friends for watching my video. Please like and subscribe my channel and comment if you have any questions related to algae. Thank you very much.